Hello everybody, my name is Laura. Welcome back to Laura Happy Gaming. Today we are continuing with Titan Quest. I'm just going to go through here and finish clearing out this forest before we move on to the next boss type dude. So there's not a huge area of this forest left. And of course it's nighttime right now. I have my screen brightness turned way down so it doesn't reflect quite as badly in my glasses, so it's hard to see what's happening right now in the world around me. So yeah, I'm just gonna kind of clear out this forest, just try and get a little bit more XP. It's so much worse when you can't see them coming out of the trees because it's dark. So anyway, yeah, in the last episode we defeated the three brothers of Eleusis. I actually have not yet gone back to town. I don't know if talking to those guys after you've done this does anything. I don't know if they have anything further to say, the guys who gave me the quest. So you'll probably notice, just to expand upon what I was saying in the last episode, you'll probably notice that when I'm running, like when I'm moving, the camera kind of, like it's like it jerks and lags a little bit, and it doesn't quite... Sometimes it's really smooth, but other times it's just kind of having some issues, and that's just... I can't control that. That's from my recording software. I can't do anything about it. I have it using much less CPU than it was using, so it looks a hell of a lot better than it did when I was testing last week. But it's still not perfect. But you'll probably notice when I stop moving and I'm attacking that everything's really smooth. That's really the only part that's causing issues. Is just the movement and the camera panning and whatnot. But like I said, it runs really smooth. I mean, well, I guess it's actually not that much smoother. It is nicer without the recording software going. That much is definitely clear. Not like a ton, so I can live with this. It's basically when I'm playing without the recording software, like it's just as smooth. It just doesn't kind of like lurch as much as it does here. Like you'll notice it kind of lurches a little bit. And it doesn't do that as much when I have my recording, when I don't have my, when I don't have OBS open, and I'm just playing it on my own. Like when I was playing it to get to Megara to continue the playthrough. Across this bridge is a boss, so I just want to be at least relatively assured that I'm going to be okay. Anyway, I'll shut up about that stuff now, because we are about to fight CYCLOPS. Oh dear. Okay, so this guy's a bit tricky. He likes to slam the ground, and when he slams the ground, so when he does that thing and he screams and those like circles fly out of his chest. Oh, one of my wolves died. Oh jeez, I almost died. When he does that, he sucks life out of you. And when he slams the ground with his thing and you saw that big like wave coming out from his club, that'll stun you. Oh crap, I got stunned. Good example there, Laura. Okay, I'm just gonna attack him because his doesn't have a lot of health, but he deals a lot of damage. Oh god. Okay, that was better. Whew. Both of my wolves died, unfortunately. Can I do the other one yet? Oh no, it's got a cooldown. Cyclops Club. Look at that thing. It's insane. This is the first time I've ever gotten a Cyclops Club that's just a regular white, normal, mundane item. Seriously? Normally it's like at least magical, if not epic. Well, that's kind of boring. Whatever. Sorry, not epic. Whoa, Jesus. Just pick up all these things and I'll go through what I picked up later.
You can't hold anymore.
When my brother and I were playing this game before, we kind of came up with our own terms for everything. I mean, I'm gonna have to go back. Jeez. For us, white was normal. Yellow's magical, green we called epic, blue is legendary, and purple was also legendary, but I guess the actual scale is like normal, magic, and green is rare, I think, and then blue is epic and purple is legendary, so I might mess up and say epic sometimes. Oops, sorry. And if I say epic, I'm talking about the green named items.
So the skeletons will trouble us no more? You have done a great service to Megara, warrior.
You are welcome. Oh, cool. Experience.
You have put an end to a great evil. May the gods reward you.
Well, that guy rewarded me, so that's enough for me, I guess. Oh, another thing that they added for the anniversary edition that I quite like is you can see the background of the tiles is the color of what the special item is. So you don't just have to hover over it and see its name. You can just glance at the inventory and see which items are special and which ones aren't, which is really cool. Whoa, +7 strength. It doesn't have the fire damage, but it has increased damage, and it does plus strength, which increases my attack, my like offensive ability and whatnot, and also allows me to use better things. You know what? I'm gonna get it and use it for now at least. If I decide to miss my fire damage, then I'll get it back, but 2.5. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna get this and use that, because that is nice. This I'm kind of holding on to because I like the way those leggings look, but I want a like an actual like pair that's not broken, and also I need more intelligence to use them. So I'm just gonna move those things over there. Is there anyone else I can talk to? I can talk to you.
I don't know whether to believe you, stranger. The skeletons sent back to their graves where they belong?
Yes.
I thought hope had fled the Grecian lands.
Yeah, well, you were wrong.
I can hold that for you. Safe travels.
Please don't speak to me again. Don't speak to me or my nymph or my wolves again. So now that the Cyclops was dead and a bajillion times easier than I thought he was going to be, is it just me, or like is that the anniversary edition makes things easier, or am I just because I'm a higher level than I normally am when I get to this point? Like I feel like everyone I've said in the last episode, or not the last episode, in part 5, the last episode of this game that I did before I went on hiatus and I lost my ability to play this game, I was like so worried about fighting that Cyclops, and here it took like nothing to kill it. Like, yeah, it doled out some decent damage, but I mean, it was totally easy to defeat. And I was so worried because I remember it being really hard. I remember dying like a million times. Like, maybe just because a lot of these are, for me, are like childhood memories. So, ooh, it's the Maenad. I'm not entirely sure how to pronounce that. These are the cat people. They're basically cat people. So we saw fish people, now we see cat people. That's cool. They even sound like cats. Oh yeah, hey, look there. All these chests down there. That's the loot that the dude in Megara was talking about. Oh, excuse me. I apologize. It has been a very long time since I have done Let's Plays. Well over a year. And my voice is not used to this. I don't normally talk this much on a daily basis. I talk as little as possible. I speak more during my Let's Plays than I do on an average day, even like at work. Like I speak as little as necessary. So my voice is not used to the usage here. Ooh, these guys are the guys that give me the leggings. Are any of you wearing them? No. Well, screw you. I didn't want your leggings anyway. Go to hell. Whatever. Just die. Just die. Why are you dying? Seriously, what the hell? No, not the Spike Club. Take your Spike Club and... That's not Spike, that's Knobbly. What happened? I don't know what happened there. Anyway, I was trying to say that's not Spike, that's Knobbly. But, I think I clicked out of my screen, or clicked out of my window, and then, like, the window moved. Swarmed by wraiths. Better than being swarmed by gnomes. Die, please. Oh, Jesus. I almost didn't even notice. So now, the issue I was having before was because I was constantly missing my health bar because it was tiny up in the top left. And now that it's giant down in the bottom right, I have the interface set to the largest size it can be. I still, now that it's in the bottom left, and it's huge, I still don't notice it. The cool thing about this game, though, the Anniversary Edition, is you can go in and in the settings... Whoa. Oh, these colors look... you can go in and change... Like, I can set it back to the original Titan Quest interface, or I can change it to... Like, I can change the menu to look different, and all that stuff is really cool. But I actually really like the Anniversary Edition interface. I like that it's all bigger. I like to have my health bar and everything really big down at the bottom there. Sorry to be gesturing wildly. I actually really like this menu. Oh, I have a lot of rings. Jesus. Is there one ring to rule them all? Well, hells to the yeah. increased health and also doing the beast collar thing. So the beast collar thing helps with, since I have, well, beasts, I have wolves and I have a nymph, it helps with them. They do more damage and stuff.
Prometheus' flame.
Yes, please. In my gladius, that's my favorite thing to use. Sure, why not? You know what? I'll just put you in my necklace. Cool beans, brah. Okay, so now I'm gonna just continue along the beach here. Just on a tangent, it makes me really sad that there are turtles here that I have to fight. Like, oh, whoa, roughneck. That's a boss turtle. Hello, boss turtle. It just kind of makes me sad that there's turtles that I have to fight because I like turtles and I don't like to hurt them. Oh, jeez. Well, it's kind of like when you're fighting the boars earlier. Like, yeah, the monsters that you have to fight, sure, they're monsters. But it makes me really sad when you have to fight just animals. Like, and they always do that in games. It's one of the things that really pisses me off about a lot of RPGs. Skyrim, for instance, there's always like wolves and bears and stuff. Every game. Skyrim, Witcher, Dragon Age, every game that I've played, every RPG that I've played has just animals, usually predatory, that just are apparently their whole mission in life is just to attack you and try and eat you. Even though the majority of predators will try to avoid humans, and they're smarter than that, and if they see an armed party of people, they're not going to come up and attack you without clear provocation. So it really bothers me that they're constantly making you do that. I don't want to kill animals. So in the Skyrim Special Edition on the Xbox, like, you can have mods installed, and I always one of the first things I did, aside from a mod that stops vampires from killing all your NPCs with the Dawnguard expansion, was install a mod that makes predatory animals a lot less aggressive. So you actually have to provoke them before they attack you, otherwise they kind of run away. And that I like a lot better because that's more realistic. And even if it's not more realistic, I don't care. I don't want to kill wolves and bears and all those things. I don't want to be killing the animals. Like, I will kill monsters, I will kill bandits. I'm not going to kill animals. Animals don't deserve to be killed. If it's self-defense, it's kill or be killed. That's one thing. But I'm just gonna walk along the road here, and then a bear or a wolf just like comes out of nowhere to attack me. That doesn't make sense. It wouldn't do that. Certainly not like one or two wolves on their own. If you are accompanied by other people, whatever. Like I said, I might be totally wrong. Whoa, what the hell? That's a creepy face. Why is this cave a face mouth? I don't appreciate going inside the mouth cave. Oh, there's turtles. See, again, there's turtles. I don't like having to fight animals in video games. I don't like hurting animals. Sometimes these monsters can summon more bad guys, so you really want to get them out of the way before the minions. Which one are you? Heal. Trying to heal my friends here. What are you even called? I didn't even catch your name. Malnor Darktide? Trying to heal somebody. I don't even know who I healed. Okay, I think I got the boss. No, one of my wolves died. Cast another one. Jeez, that was dangerous. Also, this feels like it's a tidal cave. I can hear the ocean very clearly. It's dangerous to be in here. Do not do this. If you're out on the beach and you see a cave along the beach, don't go in it. As tempting as it might be, it's probably a tidal cave, and when the tide comes in, it comes in very fast, and you will drown. That's bad. Don't do the thing. For me, it's different when you're hunting monsters, or I mean, like even in like the Witcher, the monsters are a lot more monstrous, so that's okay. They're actually hurting people. I don't know. I just don't like hurting animals, actual animals. These things, whatever, kill them. But I don't want to hurt the turtles. I always feel so bad hurting the turtles. Or if there's like, yeah, like a game that ever has wolves or any kind of big cat that you have to fight and kill. Makes me really sad. Like Far Cry Primal is a really good game. I like it, but I always get kind of sad when I have to hunt the animals. Especially when it's like, oh, if I want to make this cool thing, I have to hunt a leopard or a jaguar or whatever. And I'm just like, I don't want to hunt that. I don't want to hurt them. One of the things I like about Breath of the Wild is the fact that there are wolves and they'll try to attack you, but you can easily outrun them. Like you can just kind of run off and they'll ignore you. Why am I not attacking you? They'll ignore you or leave you alone or whatever, or you can kind of scare them off. Whoa! Reinforced Buckler of the Winds, dexterity and attack speed. Sure. I'm cool with that. Are you a ghosty goo? You're a ghosty goo. Yeah, like I like that you can scare away the wolves in Breath of the Wild. I wish that there were more games like that where you could just do something to scare off the predator trying to come at you. Because it would be really nice if you didn't always have to kill. I don't always want to have to kill these animals. Go away, ghosty goos. I'm not gonna lie. I really like playing in Greece here. I think one of my favorite acts in this game is playing in China. It's actually a really beautiful level. Or not level. It's a whole act of the game. It's really beautiful. Like you start in Babylon and then you follow the Silk Road and you go all the way up through to China. You battle along the Great Wall. It's so beautiful and I love it so much. Maybe I'm biased. My fiance and I are actually currently working on learning Mandarin. I'm not very far in, so don't ask me to say things. I can't really. I'm not as good with the pronunciation as I am with the reading and the spelling, which is pretty much the same as English. I'm really good at writing English. I am not good at speaking it. As you can tell, I am not good at putting the words together into the forming of logical sentences. But I'm good at writing. I'm a really good writer. It's the one thing in my life that I will actually brag about. I am a good writer. Not a good speaker. Anyway, so I'm just going to do it for this episode. I'm a good writer. I'm not a good speaker. That's going to do it for this episode. Thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate you guys, and I appreciate that you're watching my stuff, and I'm loving this, playing my favorite game with you. So thank you so much for watching this, and I will see you all in the next part of Titan Quest, where we're going to continue along. Actually, what is even our quest right now? What are we trying to do? Oh, to Delphi. We're trying to get to Delphi, whatever, to consult with the Oracle. And at one point, I'm not going to lie, I had her whole thing memorized, because she delivers a poem. I had it all memorized. Don't anymore. I did though. But anyway, I will see you all in the next part of Titan Quest. I don't know how far we'll get. Maybe we'll be to Delphi, or maybe we won't be to Delphi for another episode or two. I don't know. But I will see you all in the next part of Titan Quest. I'm going to shut up. Bye, everybody.